Discrete in the top left corner there. Yeah, this is... Oh, well. Oh, hey, there I am. Apparently you're MVP.
Jedi to. Ha. Yeah.
Hey, in the arcade back in 19-something, this would have blown your mind.
Actually, I gotta be completely honest. I mentioned this to Kaz off screen, but I'll be like the animation and art is like really good. It's a lot better than at least the first series. Like a lot of effort went into this. A lot of people kind of don't realize, or at least will kind of brush off the impact that Sailor Moon had. But the only thing that was possibly more influential to Western audiences at the time would be Power Rangers. And actually, Sailor Moon was dubbed and brought over to capitalize on the success of Power Rangers, and it was kind of bring Japanese culture to female audiences.
Apparently, it didn't work.
Yeah, well, it suffered from a lot, but anyway, I won't get into that, because I just did a fucking 540 kick.
Well, let's see, what's her name is breakdancing. Shazam!
Nice! Yeah, that's, oh god, what's that guy's name from, he was in Street Fighter, but he was in was it Fatal Fury or Streets of Rage? That was the Capcom one.
Final Fight.
Final Fight. He was in Final Fight, and he was the big guy that did that.
Haggard.
Haggard! Yes!
Oh, jeez. Are those men are those things from the show?
Yes, actually. The first one was an enemy from one episode. Yeah.
Okay. I liked Doorknobber.
that's a few story arcs after this.
Yeah, it's a shame. I don't know, to me, Sailor Moon, I don't know, it's been so long since I saw any of this show, and I don't know what the Japanese one is like at all, but I never knew, like, what was the first series, and the second as tongue-in-cheek as the third eventually became?
No, not at all, actually, and that was a point that I really liked about Sailor Moon, Sailor Moon S.
Sorry.
Oops. Is that it was, like, really funny, like, legitimately funny, constantly, all the time, and apparently some fans really dislike it for that, but no, I thought it was great.
It was like, at that point, they'd kind of realized just how, not cliche, but just how kind of silly the show was overall, and they just really kind of played with it.
I don't think it's so fair to call it cliche, since it kind of made the cliche, a lot of the cliches. So I don't know if that's cliche, but yeah, it's, yeah, the third, apparently, like, the manga is supposedly, like, just has a really dark theme to it, and the first series really captures that in a lot of the episodes, and mini arcs, like in the series, it's actually quite emotional.
I do remember as a kid watching the one where they killed Queen Jerkface.
Queen Beryl. I don't know if she's Beryl in the English dub or not. I didn't bother looking that part up.
Is it bad that these tennis players are kind of... let's leave it. Yeah.
They look like Annie Lennox.
I don't know about that, but they're strangely attractive after a while.
Most of the enemies were supposed to be attractive.
I don't know. I liked what I saw of Sailor Moon S just because at that point the bad guys were literally just sticking things in a microwave and turning them into monsters.
Yeah.
And they had the silliest but still funniest things when they had Doorknobber. He just sawed off a doorknob and stuck it in the enemy bad guy maker.
Yeah. Don't ooh jeez, that is Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon, who was oh god, what Serena in the English dub, and Usagi in the original Japanese version. I'm gonna go back to Sailor Jupiter. So anyway, because we all know how the Japanese love their puns, all of the characters. Let me see your desperation attack again. Oh god, the voices, they got all the original voice actresses to do to do the voices, which just makes this so great for me to be actually playing this. But anyway, all the characters, last, or I guess family names end with no, which is the Japanese, basically Japanese of. So, for example, Sailor Moon's full name is Tsukino Usagi, which is translates to Rabbit of the Moon. And for those of you who are unaware, the Japanese, when they look at the moon, they believe they see the face of a rabbit, and they believe that there is a rabbit making mochi, which I forget is some sort of rice thing. I'm not really sure.
It's kind of a rice paste.
Yeah.
Weird.
So that's the joke. Sailor Jupiter's name is Kino Makoto. I forget what ki means. I think it's like strength or energy.
Did you use your qual?
I should. Well, whatever. You get a level 1 charge when you first come back.
Yeah, we may as well use them. Smoke while you got them. Apparently, we should not be touching our used TVs here. Ow.
This is from. This is from episode. I forget which episode.
Surprise, asshole.
Machinasai?
Oh.
This LP is going to destroy my friendship with Kaz. He's never going to be able to look at me the same way.
Well, you know me and Ozymandias, so I guess it's fair enough.
Yeah.
If they made an Ozymandias Brawler, we would be playing it next, but...
Yeah, I'd be totally up for that.
They made a couple of card games for the... Or they made Mahjong.
Yeah.
They introduced me to the fact that I don't know how to play Mahjong.
It's hard. It's hard to
cocksucker.
say who is the bigger girl between Kaz and I. I mean, I'm pretty. I get pretty finicky about my appearances. I don't know. I think Kaz is a little more emotional than I am, though.
Well, you never called.